Hi guys, my name is Megan and today I've got my second PopSugar Reading Challenge check-in for you. Alright, so for those of you who don't know, the PopSugar Reading Challenge is a challenge to help you read more and read more diversely and to read outside of your comfort zone. And they have 50 or so prompts on the challenge for this year. If you guys want to watch my first PopSugar Reading Challenge check-in, I will have that linked up in the corner. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive into my check-in for today. Last time I had talked about only a few of these, but I've actually gotten quite a few more done since then. Probably not a whole lot, but I feel like I'm doing really well for my reading challenge so far this year. When I checked on my Goodreads, I was about 7 books ahead already. That could probably change by the time this video goes up, who knows. I don't remember which order I read these in anymore, so we're just gonna go with the one that's up first. So one of the prompts this year is to read a dark academia book, and for this one I went with Vengeful. I feel like Vengeful still counts as kind of dark academia because there's a lot of flashbacks to when Victor and Eli were in college, but it's also still kind of got that scholarly science kind of school theme going for it. So I'm counting this one. If you guys have thoughts on this one, please let me know down below. Okay, so next up is a book, Do-Overs or Fresh Starts. So for this prompt, I went with Laura Dean Keeps Breaking Up With Me. That book was so good, and it definitely deals a lot with breakups and fresh starts and getting rid of toxic people in your life and getting out of toxic relationships, and it's just so good. I would highly recommend reading it if you haven't yet. So the next one that I have is a book with fewer than 1,000 reviews on Amazon or Goodreads. So I have actually read a lot of books already this year that have fewer than 1,000 reviews, but for this specific prompt, I went with Clover Kisses. So this was a book I read in March. This one is actually my favorite book so far out of the Mountain Springs Omega series. It was really good, but I really wish that it had a lot more meat on its bones, but it was really good. So then we're getting into the advanced prompt list, which the next one I have finished was a book from your TBR list that you meant to read last year, but you didn't. So this one I'm going with The Boyfriend Project. So even though I have it DNF'd for now, I'm still counting it because I did read it, or I read at least half of it. It was really good. I just don't think I was in the right mindset to read it. But I'm also starting to think that office romances aren't for me, since that's the second office romance that I've read and it just was a little weird for me. I think I finally found a trope that I don't like in my romance books. And then the last one that I have completed on this list is a book from your TBR list that you chose at random. So this one I'm going to go with American Traditional because I wasn't really planning to read this book when I read it. I just kind of started it on a whim because I thought it would be short and just, it was a good read. I really loved the book. It was so good and so emotional, and it kind of just hits you right in the feels. That is everything that I finished as of the second round of my check-ins. So if you guys want to participate in the reading challenge, I will have a link to the website down below where you can get a printable copy of the prompt list. And if you guys are already doing the PopSugar reading challenge, how are you guys doing? Well, let me know down below. If you guys like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you haven't already and would like to, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to follow me on social media for more bookish stuff, check out the links down below. Alrighty, bye guys!